Hi Aries, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your year ahead readings. Now, look, I thought to myself, you know, since I've been doing tarot on YouTube, I've done, I think it's maybe 2 to 3 years worth of year ahead readings, and I wanted to do something a little bit different this year. As you grow older, you realise that the power to make changes is in your hands. When you're younger, say when you're in your 20s, maybe teenage years, you do tend to think, oh, well, you know, the world owes me something, or, you know, not for everyone, but a lot of people tend to think, well, the world owes me something. I should be receiving this. But as you grow older, you tend to think, well, actually, no, I've got to make those changes. And I think the one beautiful thing that I love about tarot is that it's such a good tool for helping people to understand or come to a place of understanding of who they are, what their initiatives need to be, what their goals need to be, or how they can achieve their goals. We can't tell people what their goals are because that's for the individual to know. But we can certainly, through tarot, help you to understand how you might go about achieving those goals. And what I really wanted to do is readings for each of the signs that looks at, firstly, how you can come to live your best life in 2018. Now, this particular reading takes sort of a snippet, a little snatch of your life in 2018 and says, you know, I think that what happens with these readings is the universe focuses on one sort of element. For example, we've done Aquarius just now, and that was really focusing on maybe following one's life purpose, soul purpose in 2018. So it focused on Aquarius not being happy, or not feeling that they were getting results, or not feeling that they were getting enough out of what they were doing, because the Knight of Cups showed up as their challenge position and it was reversed. So the Knight of Cups reversed is often about your heart isn't in it. You don't really want to follow something. You don't really want to commit to it. You're not really that interested. It's the absence of the energy of the upright. So that was what that reading was about. So you see where I'm coming from. The readings will focus, it will take a part of your life out and it'll say, well, this is the area that you probably need to focus on most in 2018. For some of you guys, it will resonate. For some of you guys, not. But these readings will say, well, this is probably where you need to be focusing mostly on. And, you know, from there, this is how you start to develop the most positive energies in your life in 2018. The second reading, Aries, will be how do you find true love in 2018. So if you're single, or if you are in a relationship and you really aren't feeling that relationship and really are looking for your soulmate, your true love partner, then that's going to be the type of reading for you. Okay, this isn't saying, you know, well, if you go here, then you'll meet this person. That's not that type of reading. It's what you need to do as an individual to encourage the universe to start bringing in the right people for you. So without further ado, we're going to focus on this first reading. How does Aries achieve its best life in 2018? For the reading, we're using the Universal Weight Tarot deck. I only bought these last week, but I love the vibrancy. It's the same as a Smith, the Rider-Waite cards, but it's just with more vibrant colours. That's the main reading. The advice cards are Healing with the Angels by Doreen Virtue, Esther and Jerry Hicks, Getting into the Vortex by, Esther and Jerry Hicks, and the third set of advice cards is the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And just to show you how I do these readings, whenever I start a new reading for the channel, a new spread, I always start it on myself first. So this is one that I did on myself last week. It was incredibly accurate for me. I was just like, whoa, this is really accurate on my life. I don't often do readings on myself. Sometimes I'll just do a daily reading, not very often, how my day go, just so I get to see what happens in the day, and I'll jot it down in my notepad saying, oh, so this card can mean this as well. But this was really, really accurate for me. So this is the actual format that we're going to be using on your reading. So without further ado, we're going to put these cards to the side, the advice cards and the packaging of the Universal Weight Tarot deck, and we're going to start asking. So Universe Spirit, how does Aries achieve its best life in 2018? How will Aries achieve its best life in 2018? How will Aries achieve its best life in 2018? Show me, how do you see Aries achieving its best life in 2018? Show me how Aries will achieve its best life in 2018. Show me in the foundation what the heart of the matter will be for Aries, or what it is for Aries, going on from, you know, the past into the present. What is the heart of the matter? What is the root cause of everything for Aries in 2018? And how is this evolving into Aries understanding the first stage of what they need to do to achieve their best life? What is their challenge in position 3? sorry, one of their goals, I do apologise, for living their best lives in position 3. And therefore, as a result of that, what will the focus be around for them in terms of achieving their best lives in 2018? What is their challenge? What are the obstacles to them achieving their best life in 2018? And how do they overcome that obstacle in position 6 stroke stage 2, sorry. In stage 3, how will they continue to trying to achieve their best lives? This is stage 3, position 7 in 2018. And who are Aries in position 8 in this reading? What are they about? What are the influences coming in for Aries in terms of them achieving their best life in position 9? What will their hopes or fears be in terms of achieving their best lives in 2018 in position 10? And what is the overall wisdom stroke advice that you have for Aries in terms of achieving their best lives in 2018? Show me. Alright, so we shuffle the deck. We're going to split it into 3. And remember, I shuffled up this way. This is the way that I would be viewing if I were to lay the cards directly to me. But what we've got to do is put the cards back together, turn the deck around so you guys get to see the cards. I can only see them upside down now, but I see them upright on the screen, okay? So this is the foundation. This is where everything is starting. This is the root cause of why you guys want to achieve your best life in 2018, or what has sparked this off. This is how things have evolved into stage. So from here, this is why in stage 1 you are looking. This is what you're doing in order to achieve your best life as a result of this stage in 2018. This area here is your goals for 2018, and this is where your focus will be as a result of those goals, achieving those goals in 2018. This card here is what your challenge is, and this is how you overcome your challenge in position 6 stroke stage 3. This is how you carry on evolving and what you're moving towards and what you're doing to encourage your best life in 2018 in position 7 stroke stage 3. This is stage 2, sorry, stage 3. This is who Aries is in 2018 regarding trying to live your best life. This is influences around you or coming in that you'll need to deal with in 2018. This is your hopes or fears concerning trying to achieve your best lives in 2018, and this is the overall wisdom, overall advice for how you guys go about achieving your best lives in 2018. Okay, so let's put those cards to the side there and let's have a look. So what's kicking everything off for Aries in 2018? What's the root cause of why you guys want to achieve your best life? Well, we've got the Page of Swords showing here. So some of you guys, I think that you have, in your foundation, it's talking about ideas that some of you guys, Aries, want to initiate, because that's what the Page of Swords is. Some of you guys, it might be in your foundation that you are concentrating on learning new stuff. So some of you guys, it might be an educational type of thing with this Page of Swords energy showing up here. Might be because of a younger air sign individual, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or just a younger individual. But the Page of Swords is all about that spark in imagination. You know, this is also about, you know, doing a course, learning, going back to college, that type of thing. Education is the Page of Swords. This is a research card. But at the hub of everything, this is about research, whether it's about research, you know, going back to school, education, or whether this is about, you know, new ideas that come to us, that spark of an idea that one wants to initiate or act on. This isn't also, this is a card that does refer to careful mental contemplation as well. Because you're thinking of something new, and what you do is you say, will this work? And you say, you know, I want to act on this, I want to start this up. The Page of Swords means to act. So I think in your foundation, this is all about new ideas that you guys have been formulating, that you want to initiate and act on, whatever sphere that takes. As a result of that, stage 1 will comprise of you guys starting to try and achieve from these ideas your best life. The Page of Cups. So I feel that in stage 1, how you guys are going about living your best life is by taking whatever these ideas are. And some of you guys, it might be that you're proposing something here with this Page of Cups. Page of Cups is making a proposal. It's making an offer. It's offering something to someone else. It's good news. It's offering good news. It's communication. And I feel that looking at this card, just as a result of the idea that you're initiating, I think that some of you guys are offering something. I think that you've been looking as a result of this. The stage 1 to living a better life is to for whatever it is that the ideas are that you have or you're started to initiate with this Page of Swords, because your goal is, and also this could be for some of you guys, to follow a creative path, because Page of Cups is all about a young creative individual. This person could be a fashion designer, this person could be a pop star, this person could be a young photographer, for example, with the Page of Cups energy. He works in creativity quite a bit, does this individual here. So it might be that as a Page of Swords you've got a new idea in your foundation. This is all about formulating new ideas that you wish to act on, and as a result of that, the stage around acting on this would be to possibly offer your services. For some of you guys with this Page of Cups energy, it might be that you're initiating a new path with this Page of Cups, a new creative path with the Page of Cups energy, because your goal for 2018, Aries, well, 10 of Cups, it's to have emotional satisfaction. It's to make great achievements with that 10 of Cups. The 10s also represent ending cycles, new phases. So it might be that some of you guys, as well as achieving the greatest happiness, for some of you guys the goal might be that you want to achieve great happiness for your family, for your friends. 10 of Cups doesn't always mean for family and friends. Sometimes it can simply be for yourself. So some of you guys, it might be that you want to achieve just complete and utter happiness, gratitude, comfort, contentment, but it's all in the emotion, because cups represent emotion. So this is more about achieving emotional stability for you guys, and I think that this is what your goal is. Some of you guys, because the 10s represent ending of one phase into another, it could be that some of you guys are looking to, your goals are to leave somewhere. So it might be that you've got an idea here in your foundation, so you're formulating new ideas. The reason why everything is happening is because of some new ideas that you've got that you want to act on, and around that, the first stage of doing this, of acting on those ideas, it could be that some of you guys are proposing these ideas. So for example, if you are you know, you have an idea for a business, for example, with the Page of Swords, you might be going out there with the Page of Cups and you know, offering your, you know, putting this out to, for example, saying, look, I've got an idea for a business. And because when you get a cup card and the cup is held out, if you get a pentacle card facing that, sometimes this card can mean fill my cup with money, because the cup can, as much as the cup, the offer is being presented, it might be that you're asking for something with a cup card. Seriously, because I've done a reading on myself as well one day, and I said what will happen in my day, and it showed Page of Cups facing off against Page of Pentacles. And I thought, that looks like money's going into a cup. Somebody's asking for money, or somebody's giving me money, or maybe I'm paying out money. No less than 2 hours later, I had a family member phone me and say, can you lend me some money, Carol? People were asking me with the cup. They were saying, this person with the cup, well, I was the Page of Pentacles, the person was the Page of Cups. And this person was saying, Carol, fill my cup. Carol, straight Page of Pentacles, fill my cup, straight Page of Cups. So this can be a card when you're asking something of someone. But the interesting thing is that this cup is already filled with a fish, which is very interesting. But nevertheless, let's ignore the fish for a moment, though I feel that it might be very important in the reading. I do feel that some of you guys, you're asking maybe for some form of help with that Page of Cups, because you're asking for someone to fill your cup with something here. And that's stage one of living a better life, because you guys want contentment, 10 of Cups. Some of you guys, you want, as I've said, you want contentment for your families. For some of you guys, you might want to end one phase in terms of your life. You might want to leave a particular property, for example, and maybe purchase something else. Some of you guys, the goal might be to have a property. I'm looking at the card with the pictures on it. You might want to buy a property for your family. You might want more open air, open spaces, lots of grass, lots of natural light, and, you know, just you know, natural animals, I don't know how to phrase it, but more kind of nature. Some of you guys might be looking to live in nature. You're looking for the good life, basically. 10 of Cups is the good life. So I think your goals are really to have the good life in 2018. And isn't that everybody's goal? It's not a surprise. And as a result of that, your focus will be on strength. Okay, so strength is all about patience, but it's also about fighting your fears as well. So for some of you guys, it might be that if you want, this is your goal here, and you've got a new idea in your foundation, what's sparking everything up for you guys, Aries, is that there's a new idea that you want to initiate, you want to act on. But around that idea, in stage one, it will take for that idea to come out that you guys are going to have to ask for help, maybe with this Page of Cups, or maybe you're proposing something. So if you've got an idea for a new business, you might be proposing to the bank manager with that Page of Cups, please, bank manager, I've got this brilliant idea, will you fill my cup for me? Will you give me the money for this idea? Because my goal is to live best life that I possibly can. And as a result of that, you know, the energies around me, if I want the best life, is to fight my fears with the strength energy. Because strength is also about fighting fears. It takes a lot for this woman to put her hands on the lion's mouth. The mouth is a stronger, bigger animal than the woman, and he could yam her up in any minute. Any minute. But she's got to be strong enough. And she's got to also have the confidence to say, this lion's not going to hurt me. Because I am stronger than the lion. Yes, the lion might be more physically stronger, but I am actually stronger. It's through sheer self-belief, sheer force of will that I control my fears. So you guys, sorry guys, phone's ringing, I'll turn it off. If it'll turn off, there we are. So you guys, it might be that your focus will be to fight your fears with this strength energy, because your challenge is the Chariot. I think your challenge is confidence in a way with the Chariot energy, because the Chariot is all about how can we look at the Chariot as a challenge? Overcoming turbulence is the Chariot. Look at the two sphinxes at either side of this guy, Aries. What happens is, this is all about inner turmoil when you get the Chariot. It's about turbulence, and it's about inner conflict. See, what happens is, these two sphinxes, this guy's like, whoa. Oh, they're like, one's going this way and one's going that way. But the guy's like, oh, hang on. No, we're steering you. No, stay, we're steering you here. And that's the point of the Chariot. It's all about strength, mind over matter. How strong am I in terms of controlling all of those obstacles and turbulent waters? Your challenge is to control all of the obstacles, to overcome the obstacles to achieve victory. And the way that you do that in stage 2 of achieving your best life in 2018 is by being completely self-possessed with the devil energy. Now, this is what I say about the tarot. Don't always look at a negative card like the devil and think, shit, that's negative. It's the devil. It's not. Devil is a very good card when you want to achieve. It really is, because it represents an element. Cards that represent the need to have self-control. Chariot devil, Emperor. Because they represent the initiative to control block out whatever else is around you and say, I need to control this. You get devil in something like Page of Pentacles, you might be very, very obsessed with controlling your finances, because the Page of Pentacles is all about being responsible with money. Because the Page of Pentacles has a little pentacle, and it's his first bit of money. And he says, whoever's giving him that money, he said, right, now be responsible with that, because that's all you've got. You're going to have to make that grow. So make sure you invest that pentacle page into the right thing. Okay? Toodle-pip, off you go. So you get this devil. Devil is, one of the key words for devil is obsession. So you might be obsessed with the devil with controlling finances. Okay? If you want to put keywords together. The devil's really good if you want to keep fit. You know, if you want to keep fit and strong. If you want to be, if you want to make sure that you're eating the right thing. So the devil with a pentacle card, I feel, can be really, really good. Because it can be, you know, I'm very obsessed with my diet, Page of Pentacles. I'm very obsessed with controlling money, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy, or even King of Pentacles. This is the card about being obsessed, being so obsessed to the point that, you know, I've got to keep a tight rein on something. This is all about keeping a tight rein as well. Look at the two cards, look at the imagery. Look how the devil has a tight rein of two people, and look how the Chariot holds tight rein onto these two things. This is all about controlling a situation. So the best way that you overcome the challenge of trying to overcome your obstacles to achieve victory is by being completely 100% controlled with that devil energy. It's about being completely focused with the devil energy on where you want to go and what you want to achieve. And don't let anybody tempt you into or take you off that path. That's why I like the devil card at times, because it shows complete and utter obsession with a certain path. The third stage of how you achieve your best life, Aries, in 2018. There you go, Magician. This is one, and this deck has reversals in it. This deck has reversals in it, and there's there's not one reversal yet. And even if there was a reversal, it wouldn't matter, because reversals are good. They show light and shade and tone. The Magician, make a start. Make a start. Start manifesting. Start showing what you've got. Here, you guys have been, some of you guys around this Page of Swords, you've been, because this is a passive energy. Cups can be passive, especially if you want to talk about dreams or fantasy. So we don't really want to go down the route with that. So it might be that you've got ideas that you want to initiate, and it might be the first stage is that you guys have been dreaming of with this Page of Cups, of maybe putting something out there. You've been fantasizing, because the Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, you look at Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, they're all pretty much dreamers, but the King of Cups tends to do. But if we look at it as an active card, because he's got a hand held out, so this can be somebody that's taking an action. This would be, yeah, you've got an idea that you want to initiate, and the first stage to initiating this is, in order to get a better life, is the Page of Cups. Put your idea out there, because you're offering something with the cup, or ask for support or help with the Page of Cups, because the Page of Cups is going to be as much about asking as receiving, because your goal is to achieve a better life. 10 of Cups. But in order to do that, your energy is going to be focused on strength, fighting your fears. And also patience, because your challenge is that you need to rein in, or you need to overcome a few obstacles, because there are going to be obstacles for some of you guys in achieving success. But how you do that is by becoming fully focused with that Devil energy. Fully focused to the point of obsession. That's it. That's it. You want wealth, you want money. What do? Focus. Devil. Focus. You know, you need to buy new equipment. Don't go out. Don't go out partying. Don't go out drinking. Be focused with the Devil energy. Because the third stage is the Magician. You're going to have to start showing what you've got. You're going to have to start acting. The Magician means to act also within the Tarot. So you're going to have to start acting. You're going to have to start showing what your skills are, or showing what your abilities are with that Magician energy. You guys, Aries, in 2018 are the Wheel of... My God, you've got incredible fucking cards. Sorry. Sorry. You just really... I love it. I love seeing... And it's really weird, because I've got reversals. Enough reversals in there. Not one of these reversed yet. But they wouldn't matter, as I say. It really wouldn't. But I'm just like, whoa. This is probably, so far, God willing, please let the rest of the reading be amazing. And it will be, because all these readings are geared to show people how they can enhance their lives through 2018. You guys are the Wheel of Fortune. So you guys are creating, I feel, your own luck with this Wheel of Fortune energy. You guys are in the energy and the vibe of creating positive changes within your life with the Wheel of Fortune energy showing there. Now, what might come in and what you'll have to experience and deal with is death, change. God, you got loads of majors. Freak. How many majors we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 6 majors out of 11 cards. This is a major year for Aries. This is huge. You've got a huge year coming up, and it all comes from a small seed. Page of Swords, Page of Cups. They're all coming from a small seed. From a tiny place, you are building a huge acorn. What the hell? This is really good. Sorry, I'm really excited. Sorry about that, guys. I'm well excited for you guys. Well excited. Look, 2 small cards, pages. From these small seeds, look at what we're branching out into. Whenever you got a reading with majors, the majority of the reading is majors, it's massive energy. Massive energy. You got huge energies. Every single one. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 major cards. You're going to have transformation and changes coming in. Death. Some huge changes are coming in for you guys. And that's what you're going to experience. But it's as a result of your actions, the Magician, that you will experience this coming in. What are your hopes or fears? Fears. King of Cups. I think that the hope is definitely... It's not a fear, it's a hope, King of Cups. King of Cups is a hope. It's to do what you love. It's to work inside an air of creativity. Some of you guys, it might be doing something from home. King of Cups can be working from home, working as your own boss on a creative project that you love is the King of Cups. So that's what it will be for some of you guys. For some of you guys, it might be to work in the area of counselling. when you get a King of Cups energy showing here. It might be to work as a psychic, a tarot reader for some of you guys with this King of Cups. But it's a king. So I think that your hope will be to be at the top of your game with the King of Cups energy. It is the ability to do something that will possibly, with this King of Cups energy as well, impact others. But mainly I feel to be a place of contentment and satisfaction, emotional contentment and emotional satisfaction with this King of Cups energy. And the overall advice card for how you achieve your best life in 2018, Aries, is the High Priestess in the reverse. Don't hide your light underneath a bushel. Get out there and fucking do it. High Priestess in the upright says, I wait. She doesn't do anything. She's passive. She waits and she reads and she learns and she, you know, she will wait. This type of woman, if she wants to do anything, she says, hang on, no, I'm not going to do anything just yet because I need to do a bit more learning. I need to learn a little bit more about it. And when I'm ready, when I've learned what I need to learn, then I'll go out. The High Priestess in the reverse says, hell no, I'm just going to go out and do it anyway. No matter how much I know, how much I don't know, I'm going to go out there, because when you get a High Priestess reversed, it means go. It means now. It means now is the time. Don't sit on your laurels. Do it. Do it. It's saying the best way to achieve your best life in 2018 is go. Another major. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 majors out of 11 cards. That's freaking unbelievable, Aries. My God, have you got an amazing year? Have you guys got an amazing year coming in? But follow the overall advice. Don't wait. Don't sit on your laurels. Don't say tomorrow. Don't say in a month when I know enough. Do it, because that's what the High Priestess does. She comes out of her shell when she's reversed. She mingles and she communicates. And she meets different people. And she throws herself into society. In the upright, this woman tends to shy away from that, because she's waiting for the right time. There is no right time. The time is now. High Priestess in the reverse is now. Now, 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 now. Not tomorrow, not 3 months, not 4 months, now. It's now. Throw yourself into the situation. Throw yourself into it. That's the overall advice. You guys are the Wheel of Fortune here. You are creating your own fortune. That's what you guys are doing. You are the Wheel of Fortune. So if you're the Wheel of Fortune, this isn't dependent on the universe. This is dependent on you. Whatever you are doing, Aries, the universe is backing you all the way. You guys are creating your own fortune, Wheel of Fortune, in 2018. That's who you are. Because in your foundation, it's all about the Page of Swords, initiating new ideas. With that Page of Swords, you guys have ideas that you want to act on, you want to put out there. And as a result of that, the first stage that you're taking to do that is by showing what you can do, Page of Cups. Possibly offering to show with the Page of Cups. Possibly saying, look, I've got this idea. Would you like me to show you how it works? To whoever. Or I've got this idea. Do you think you could back me? Or would you... This can be... The cup can be the beggar's bowl. It can be, give it to me. That's what a cup can be. Can you give this to me, please? So you got an idea, and the first stage you might take with this idea is saying, look, I need some backup, or I need some support. Can I get some money, Mr. Bank Manager, please, so that I can start acting on this idea? Because your goal is, I want happiness for my family. I want to have the greatest joy. It might be, look, you know, I want to move home. I'm sick of living in this high-rise house, in this high-rise apartment. What I want to do is have a great big mansion, 10 of Cups. I want to have plenty of green spaces, 10 of Cups. I want a place that's big enough for me and my family, 10 of Cups. But most of all, I want to just feel emotionally happy, emotionally abundant, emotionally wealthy, emotionally rich, 10 of Cups. I want to embrace a new exciting phase in my life. That's what my goal is for 2018 as an Aries. But I realise as a result of that, I've got to face my fears. I have to do it. I've got to face my fears, whatever those fears are. Let's have a look. So you realise that as a result of wanting, your goal being this 10 of Cups, you realise that you've got to have strength and inner confidence. And why is that? Because of the Knight of Swords. I don't think that this is strength and inner confidence. I think that this is strategizing with the Strength card. And it's because of the Knight of Swords. But also, if we were to read these together, actually no, I would say that the recognition is that you've got, because I'm looking at this with the Knight of Swords with me, it looks very similar to this High Priestess in the reverse. Both cards mean go. They mean go. Go, 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 go. No time to waste. Go. So no. This is here. Your goals are, I want to achieve happiness. I want to achieve the best. The nice home for my family. The most success. The picket fences. The green open spaces. Whatever it is you want with this Ten of Cups, you want to achieve that. That's your goal, Aries. But you recognise in order to have that, what have you got to do? You've got to fight your fears. And you've got to have the inner confidence, strength to go for it. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords means go for it. See how fast he runs? Have the inner strength. What's the key word for strength? One of them is, I need the inner strength. What do you need the inner strength to do? Go for it. I need the confidence. Another word for strength is confidence. Go for it. I need the trust. What is another word for strength? Trust. What is another word for Knight of Swords? To go for it. I need to have trust that I can go for it. I need to have the inner strength that I can go for it. Because my challenge is I've got a lot of obstacles. Chariot is obstacles. The Sphinxes are the obstacles. I've got a lot of turmoil going on in my life. It might be that some of you guys have families, because remember, Chariot represents Cancer. Cancer rules the house of family and children. So some of you guys, it might be that your challenge is you've got responsibilities. You're the charioteer and the children are the Sphinxes. You've got the children. You've got the responsibilities with family, home and children. You've got responsibilities. These are the obstacles for some of you guys. But I'm afraid if you want to overcome that obstacle, you've got to be absolutely assertive with the devil. You've got to be absolutely one-track minded with that devil energy. Because that is your second stage to achieving the best life for yourself in 2018, Aries. The third stage is the Magician. Show what you can do. Here, the strength to go for it. Both cards mean confidence together. Confidence is Knight of Swords, confidence is strength. The strength to go for it. And as a result of that, stage 3 from stage 2. Pure and utter obsession. Stage 2, in developing your better life. As a result of that, stage 3, show what you can do. Strength to go for it, and that means you've got to show what you can do. The Magician. Show your ability. Show, look at this, look how he holds his hand up like this. I can't show you because I'm not showing myself on the screen with these readings. I want you to see the cards. Look how he's got his hands up like a rock star. He's like, look at me, look at me. Magician's like, look at me. Look what I can do. He acts, he shows. You got to show. Whether that's gift of the gab, he's a communicator, magician. But he's also an illusionist. He'll always big something up. Even if it's not the biggest thing, he'll still say, no, this is going to be amazing. He's not in the reverse, so you're not conning anyone. What you're doing is you're showing something off to its best effect. Stage 3 of living your better life. Show what you can do. Act on your ideas, on your beliefs, on your dreams. Create magic. If you want to start manifesting and building your better life, what better card can you get than that, than the Magician to do that? Because coming in what you guys are going to experience is a change, and this is a big change with the Death card. Because your hopes are to feel emotionally complete, abundant, settled, confident in what you do. And therefore, the overall advice, if you guys want to achieve the very best life that you can in 2018 and beyond, you got no time to sit on your laurels. This is a go, go, go year for you guys. It's go, go, go. Keep the momentum going, High Priestess in the reverse. You got no time to sit back and go, ah. No, no time for that shit. Show what you can do. Reveal who you are. High Priestess in the upright never reveals who she is. She keeps her cards close to her chest. She never shows who she is. In the reverse, this woman will show everything about who she is. Show who you are. Look, you're doing it here. Stage 3, show what you're made of. Show your abilities. Show your skills. From there, the overall message for how you achieve the best life. It's all about you. Show who you are. Show what people don't see. Show how amazing you are as an individual with this High Priestess reverse. Show it, both cards, Magician and High Priestess. Look, 2 cards together here. Both for me are confidence, strength, inner confidence to go for it. That's where your focus is on. It's the strength. It's getting rid of the fear. It's having that inner confidence to go for it, Knight of Swords. Because in stage 3, the Magician, you're going to have to show who you are. There's no time for fear. And as a result of that, the overall advice is, you got to be open. You got to be ready. You got to be on it. 2018, there is no slowing down for Aries at all. You got to be on this shit because you wanted it. You wanted it. You wanted it here and you wanted it there. You wanted it because you wanted it for this. So if you want it, you got to get it, regardless of whatever those obstacles are in your challenge position. Let that infuse and influence you in building the confidence to go for it. And in order to do that, Aries, you got to be on it. You got to be obsessed with this thing. You really got to be obsessed with it. You got to wear it like a second skin with that devil energy showing there. Show who you are, because there are great changes coming in for you guys in 2018. And as a result of that, the energy to building a better life for yourself in 2018, Aries, is the High Priestess reverse. No time to sit back. There's no time to wilter or to hide your light underneath a bushel. You've got to show everything of who you are. In the reverse, High Priestess tends to reveal who she is. She reveals secrets. She gives everything up. She becomes much more of a social butterfly. She doesn't avoid the limelight. She becomes more like the Empress in the reverse. Show who you are, because people will respond very well to the gifts that you have and the potential that instills in what you do going forward. Brilliant reading. Really, really, really good. One of my favourite readings, that was, Aries. I think it's lovely. This is probably one of the best layouts I've seen so far, and I've done Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius. I can't remember the other ones. I've got my pad here. So yeah, I've done Aquarius. Your one's been done now. I've done Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, and Cancer. I think, are you the 5th? No, you're the 6th sign that I'm doing. I've got another reading to do. Do it. Just do it. You can, but you got to be on it. You got to be on it. No time to sit back and say, oh, I'm scared. No. If you want it, you want it. You want it. If you want it because you want that, you got to be on it. You got no choice. If you don't want it, shush your mouth and do whatever it is you're doing. But if you want it, you got to be on it. That's it. All there is to it, Aries. You got to. You asked for it, so do it. Because I tell you something now, if you do it, you're going to have a fabulous year. Freaking fabulous. Let's have a look at what the advice is. Universe, Spirit, Power Angels. We use from the Archangel Power Angels tarot cards first. What is the advice that you have for Aries for how they achieve the best life that they possibly can in 2018? What is the advice that you have for Aries? What is the advice that you have for Aries? Show me. Page of Swords. There you go. You got Page of Swords. There's his Page of Michael, his Page of Swords. In this particular tarot card. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So there you go. You have what it takes. This is an exciting new challenge. Page of Michael is Page of Swords in this particular deck. There's an exciting, the advice is, there is an exciting new challenge that you have, and this is in your foundation. You've got the ability to succeed. So believe in that. What is the other advice? Let's have a look through the healing with the angels energy. And some of you guys, yeah, it could be a new contract, Page of Swords. One in which you want to sign for it. You want to go for it, Page of Cups. Because your goal is this. But you just have to have the confidence to do it. best advice of how you overcome that Chariot. Some of you guys might be a little bit reserved with the Chariot energy, but the best advice is the Devil. You need to control that, you know, that reservation, and just do it. For some of you guys, it might be allow the allure of what this can give you take over. But anyway, what's the advice for Aries in this reading with Healing with the Angels? Show me. Truth and integrity. That's interesting. Let's have a look what that card has to say. Truth and integrity. See if we can get to this one. So, truth and integrity. You are guided to be very honest with yourself and to be true to yourself in all of your activities and actions. The angels say to you, let go of anything inauthentic and all activities that do not mirror your highest intentions for yourself. If something in your life isn't working, be willing to release it to God and the angels. When we open our hands and release unhelpful situations, the divine light can enter. Miracles always follow when we surrender troubling conditions. You'll find that the job, relationship, health issue or other circumstance heals rapidly in ways that you could never have imagined. All along the way, the angels are perfectly guiding you to actions that will either help you replace the situation with something better or heal it entirely. Expect a miracle when you decide to be true to you. And it's excellent advice. But I do feel that you guys are being true to you in 2018. I really believe that. Just looking at the way, you know, just looking at how you have new ideas with the Page of Swords. And it's all about initiating on acting on those new ideas, in which in stage one, you guys are either asking for support or you're showing, maybe potentially with this Page of Cups, whatever that idea is, because you want this. But all you have to do, the focus is on having the confidence to go for this thing. Because your challenges, it might be for some of you guys, family, responsibilities. It might be that you're being pulled in two directions with the Chariot. But how you overcome that is by the Devil. Putting a chain on some of those fears. Even though it's not in the reverse, this can still say, well, you can see the chain. Maybe the Devil is afraid to be human. Maybe he puts a chain on his more human side. Let's look into the cards, not always take what the actual general meanings are. He's got a chain on the people. Why does he feel the need to control them? This is all about controlling the humanity, or the human being on the Devil card can easily be our humanity. So maybe this card is about controlling what makes us human. Maybe you need to become far more fierce with the Devil energy showing up as what you need to do to overcome this. I think there is authenticity in this. There really is, because you want something here, Aries, in 2018. You really want it. You really want it. You really do want it. You are the ruler of your own fate, Wheel of Fortune. You are creating miracles every day. That's what you do. And you know it. You're in a really fortunate period, I feel, for Aries in 2018. But that fortune and that luck can easily be turned around into bad luck if you don't follow through on the things that you want. Fair enough. If you feel that there is no inauthenticity, if you feel that this is something that you don't feel that you can do, then that's fair enough. But don't let fear rule you, because the energy around you in 2018 is this: the confidence to go for things. Strength means having inner confidence, and the Knight of Swords is all about going for stuff. So the confidence, the inner confidence to go for it, because your challenge is this. But don't make excuses for not going for stuff. If you really want something here, you can create amazing changes if only you have the confidence to do it. The final advice card. Yes, operate within truth and integrity. But what is your truth? And why is it that you want it? You want it for this. Surely that is truth enough. Let's get the final advice card. And this is from the Getting Into the Vortex, Esther and Jerry Hicks cards. Esther and Jerry Hicks, teachings of... In fact, I'll ask you, Abraham. Abraham, what is the advice that you have for Aries in terms of achieving the best life that they can in 2018? Show me. Right, so the top card is a belief is only a thought that I keep thinking. And this card says, a belief is only a thought that you keep thinking. A belief is only a thought you continue to think. A belief is only your habit of thought. It's only a practice thought. A belief is only a thought that you think a lot. So if a belief is only a thought that you keep thinking, and you keep thinking a thought that is in opposition to what you want, then the reason you don't get what you want is because you keep thinking a thought that's in opposition to what you want. That's it. This is what I was saying. You want it. And you have to have the inner confidence to go for it with the Knight of Swords. Because your challenge is the Chariot. You're either being pulled in two directions. You've either got a choice to make. It might be something to do with children, family, because the Chariot does rule Cancer. The planet of house and home. And family affairs. Or you've got opposing forces that you need to kind of bring together in order to achieve what you want. But the best way to do that, to overcome that, is through the devil. And the devil is an obsessive energy. So maybe for some of you guys, you also need to obsess about what it is that you want to achieve. Think about what it is that you want to achieve, and not so much about the Chariot, the opposing forces towards you achieving it. The amount of things that you've got to do. Oh, I can't do it because, you know, I've got children, I've got to pick them up from here, or because this thing is 100 miles away and it's going to, you know, I can't just up and leave, and I can't give up what I've got, and I can't do this and I can't do that. There's too many cards with the Chariot in the challenge position. It's a tumultuous card. It's not always about just, we can't just use the word victory and success with the Chariot. It's what it takes to achieve it, which is inner confidence and belief and great self-control. And that's your challenge, is control. But the way that you overcome that is becoming bigger, the devil. And he's the biggest control artist of the lot. So you've got to become this element. And the overall advice is this. The High Priest. Magician, stage 3. Put those thoughts into action and show what you can do. Display, act, initiate. And therefore the overall advice from that is the High Priestess. Don't give up, don't let up, don't sit on your laurels, not for one moment. Show who you are. Reveal, show, act. She's an actor. She acts in the reverse. She doesn't act in the upright. She's more of a mental card in the upright. Here, she's passive in the upright, and she's active in the reverse. Act. Become, do, carry on doing, because you've got a lot to do this year, Aries, a lot. But as the advice goes, a thought, a better, what's it? I'm reading upside down. A belief is only a thought that you keep thinking. So whatever you believe will manifest. If you believe that you can't do this thing, it will manifest like that. But you want something here. So the advice is keep believing that you're going to have it. But you're going to have to put the work in if you want it. You can't just carry on believing. You've got to act on it. That's the first thing, the first bit of advice. Believe. If you want something, you've got to carry on believing that you can have it. Don't think the opposite. Carry on believing that you can have it. Second bit of advice, act in truth and integrity. Is this really what you want? Because this is going to help move you forward with this as well. And advice number 3, Page of Michael, Page of Swords. An exciting new challenge is yours to have. You've got to believe that you have what it takes to succeed. Brilliant reading. Believe in yourself this year, because you've got a lot to do, and those were practically all majors. You got 7 out of 11 cards that were majors. It's a big year for Aries. Big energies around you guys, massive, and they, you know, they promise change. There is change for you guys, but you've got to believe in it. If you want it, do it. If you want it, do it. Because if you do it, you're going to have something wonderful occur. Okay, that's your reading, guys. How you change, or how you create or live the best life in 2018 that you can, going on and beyond. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for choosing Carol's Universe for this reading for 2018, and I'll come back with how you find true love in 2018. This is for you guys who are looking for true love, and for those of you who are perhaps in unsettling relationships and you're looking for your absolute true soulmate. Okay, I'll be back with that reading. Take care, guys. Bye bye.